Kayla Clark has several impressed brand deals with globally renowned companies. Among the most notable ones are Nike, State Farm, and Gatorade. Asia Wilson, everybody, bro. I thought this was pretty dope here.
Did you see who was in Caitlin Clark's new Gatorade commercial? The rookie sensation is now sharing screen time with NBA superstars Nikola Jokic and Jason Tatum, with Kendrick Lamar's voice setting the tone.
The Caitlin Clark in new Gatorade ad, and it's like a lot of past athletes and the athletes of today. And yeah, man,
this is huge for women's basketball. But wait, while Clark's commercial is blowing up online, there's drama brewing with Time magazine. Serena Williams just stepped in to defend Clark after she was snubbed from their 100 most influential list.
And it looked like Serena Williams did not hold back about Caitlin Clark during her Time magazine interview. And
the GOAT defending the rookie? Something big is happening here. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Have you seen Caitlin Clark's Gatorade commercial that dropped on April 19th? This isn't just your average rookie athlete endorsement. What makes this commercial break the internet is who they've put alongside her. We're talking NBA MVP Nikola Jokic, superstar Jason Tatum, football standout Shiloh Sanders, and WNBA champion Asia Wilson, all sharing screen time with Clark.
Clark was showcased among other athletes, superstars, Jokic, Shedeur Sanders, Jason Tatum.
And as if that lineup wasn't impressive enough, they got Kendrick Lamar to narrate the whole thing. Think about this for a second. Gatorade could have put Clark in her own commercial or paired her with other women athletes, but they deliberately chose to position her alongside established NBA champions and MVPs. That's a massive statement about where they see her in the sports landscape. She's not just being marketed as good for women's basketball. She's being showcased as a sports icon, period.
Yeah, so this is the commercial right here, y'all. So Caitlin Clark commented on it, never satisfied.
The commercial really hits different with its tagline, "Wins are measured in sweat loss." You see Clark putting in the same grueling work as these established superstars, drenched in sweat, pushing through exhaustion.
The commercial seems to operate around the tagline, "Wins are measured in sweat loss."
The message is crystal clear. Her success isn't just talent or luck. She's grinding just as hard as any NBA champion. What's really connecting with fans is how authentic Clark comes across. After the commercial dropped, she simply commented, "Never satisfied," on Gatorade's Instagram post.
Caitlin Clark had a 2-word summary of the Gatorade commercial. Now, they was playing Kendrick Lamar, Not Like Us, in the commercial too as well.
No long speech, no carefully crafted PR statement, just that raw hunger for improvement that's become her trademark. That mindset is exactly why fans are gravitating toward her. Social media absolutely exploded after this commercial hit. Fans are pointing out something significant. This isn't just great exposure for Clark, it's a watershed moment for women's basketball. By placing her alongside NBA stars rather than separating her, Gatorade is making a powerful statement about equality in sports marketing. The commercial doesn't segment athletes by gender. It unites them through their shared dedication and work ethic. You know what's even more impressive? The commercial features Kendrick Lamar's track Not Like Us, the same song he performed during his Super Bowl halftime show. That's not a coincidence. Gatorade is deliberately associating Clark with cultural significance beyond sports, positioning her as part of a bigger cultural moment. This Gatorade deal isn't Clark's first rodeo with major brands either. She's been stacking her commercial portfolio incredibly quickly for someone who just entered the professional ranks. She's already appeared in spots for Meraki and State Farm, building an impressive endorsement lineup before even playing her first professional game. The speed at which she's attracting these global brands speaks volumes about her marketability.
Caitlin Clark has several impressed brand deals with globally renowned companies. Among the most notable ones are Nike, State Farm, and Gatorade.
The timing couldn't be more perfect. Gatorade released this right as Clark was making her WNBA debut. riding that massive wave of attention. They knew exactly what they were doing, capitalizing on those record-breaking viewership numbers her college games attracted. When 12+ million people tune in to watch a women's college basketball game, marketers take notice. What message is Gatorade really sending by featuring Clark with NBA superstars? They're not just selling sports drinks, they're reshaping the narrative. They're saying Clark belongs in conversations about the most influential athletes in sports, regardless of gender.
Asia Wilson, everybody, bro. I thought this was pretty dope here.
She's not being positioned as the face of women's basketball, but as a transcendent sports figure who deserves the same platform as league MVPs. It's particularly telling that they've positioned her alongside Jokic, the NBA's current MVP. That's not random placement. Gatorade is subtly suggesting that Clark has the potential to reach similar heights of excellence and influence in her sport. They're betting big that she's not just a flash-in-the-pan sensation, but a generational talent who will dominate conversations for years. Even more fascinating is how the commercial avoids the typical inspirational woman athlete tropes we often see. There's no special focus on her breaking barriers or being a role model specifically for young girls. Instead, she's simply presented as an elite athlete, period. That subtle distinction makes this commercial revolutionary in sports marketing. The soundtrack choice amplifies everything too. Using Kendrick Lamar's voice and music creates an instant cool factor and cultural relevancy that transcends traditional sports marketing. It positions Clark within contemporary pop culture, not just sports culture, something few women athletes have achieved so early in their careers. What Gatorade's doing here is making a statement that can't be ignored. While Time magazine couldn't find space for Caitlin Clark on their influential list.
So if you guys haven't heard by now, Caitlin Clark was recently snubbed from Time magazine 100 most influential people. A lot of people talked about it. The magazine does this just to modern day clickbait because they no longer have the same reach that they used to.
Major brands are putting their money where their mouth is. This commercial isn't just about selling sports drinks. It's direct proof that Clark's impact transcends traditional media gatekeepers. Having Kendrick Lamar narrate her commercial isn't a coincidence either. Gatorade paired one of music's biggest cultural forces with basketball's rising star to send a clear message.
Like it's just nonsense to not even, I don't know, man. They just does stuff like that on purpose, bro. Somebody said, I don't know why we even support Time anyway. They purposely left her off to engage publicity.
Clark belongs in the conversation with established superstars. The fans see it, the brands see it. And now, everyone's watching as women's basketball enters its golden era.